All right, it's time for another Spider-Man video, and today it's gonna be a doozy. I'm gonna be doing my very unrealistic wish list for costumes for Marvel Spider-Man 2, but this will just be for Peter, because I'm looking at my list. There's a lot, so I really don't think I could fit Miles. Plus, he deserves his own video. There's a lot to go over. I have about 66 suits, which is just not gonna happen. So I've got 5 categories. We've got red and blue versions, which is basically just gonna be skins that are typical red and blue for Spidey, but there's like a difference technically. Then we're gonna have the live action category. We'll have random, which is just like different little choices throughout Spider-Man lore or whatnot. We'll have comics, and then the last one I'll do will be black suits, which actually I should have more, but I don't. And yeah, so let's just get started. I'll start with the red and blue versions, right? So I know there's a lot of people sometimes they don't really want all these different red and blues because technically it really is similar. The only differences are either like usually the spiders on the front and the back, the eyes, sometimes the web pattern. I get that, but I just, as a big fan of this man and like this franchise, I would love to have these. So I'll go down the list. Here's our first one. So we have Ultimate Spider-Man, which is from the old Ultimate Comics run before Peter died. You know, it's very similar to like the original 616 Peter, but you know, it has like those really big eyes. If this was implemented into the game, I would try to have it look like how the suit looked in Shattered Dimensions. Just kind of give it that like comic booky look. For a lot of these, you don't have to make it look like a realistic suit, right? You can just give it like a filter or I don't even know what you would call that. But I would love Ultimate Comic Spider-Man, one of my favorites. This one probably will not happen just because of like, I don't know how rights work with different companies, but I have the Avengers game suit, which I know there was a lot of issues with. Also, Avengers game in general has a lot of not too many big fans, but you know, I like it. It's unique. I like the spider. I think it's an interesting take, like, or at least like a modern take of like how a more, I guess, techie look of it. It's just something interesting, you know. I have the Armor Mark IV, which used to be the comics Peter, which was, I believe it was after Superior Spider-Man, and Peter had like, he was like a billionaire. I think it's been a bit. It was in PS4. You know, it has like the glowy kind of greenish blue spider. The eyes are glowy. Has like this metallic look. I've always been a big fan of that outfit. I know people just hate having Peter or Spider-Man in general having like this armory look. I understand that. I like it. I currently like it. Next one. Okay, so I don't know the name of it in particular, but I have current comics Spider-Man. So this would be very controversial, as comics are. It's I think he has golden eyes. The spider is also like golden, like it's like glowy. He has like these 3, I don't know, glowing orbs or something on his arm. I have no idea what's happening. I've seen him on a goblin glider with octo arms. I don't like that shit, but I like this suit. It's different, you know. I don't know, like this character has been alive for years. You're just sometimes gonna have to do new stuff, but I don't know. I think in terms of visually, I think it's fine. It's different. It looks cool. Probably not going to be included, but hey, you never know. Next one for red and blue, we have, okay, so this is battle damage. So this would just be my dream. I would want, you could keep like the original classic red and blue damaged that was in the remastered version, but I would also like an original one for the new advanced suit version 2. So like maybe if you progress with the game and he like Arkham style and he's kind of just gotten damaged, or like maybe after a Venom fight, I'm not too sure. I would just like that. I'm a big fan of battle damage, so please, Insomniac, it's probably too late, but I need battle damage injected into my veins. All right, next one. Ooh, okay, something that I've wanted since PS4. I want the Neversoft Spider-Man skin, which would be the N64 or the PS1 Spider-Man, like the old classic game. You know, I'm already at full health. That one. Just, you know, simple. Just import the image. Like, just give me that polygon Spidey. I would love it. Just super nostalgic. I think it'd be simple. You know, like it doesn't need to. It doesn't need to work with like the environment. It's supposed to just look quirky and stick out. So obviously that. Next two, simple, just import the original PS4 suit. So just like, I guess the first advanced suit. But I would try to take away the orange and just give it more of a red look. Because I mean that's my biggest issue with that one. I don't like the orange tint. So if you just keep it red, I would love it. Just a simple thing. I think it should be possible. And then of course, just Peter's original comic like red and blue suit that was in PS4 as well. Just like simply just have that as a version. I think that'd be great. Let's see. Oh yes. So then we have Ditko Spider-Man. So this could also probably be like an artistic kind of filter, or like something like with what the comic skin did in the PS4. You know, just have it look, you know, unique. Give it like the Ditko dots in like some of the shading. The darker blue, almost looking black. Like, yeah, maybe have it just always have the web wings, even though I know that's now an option to fly around, but excuse me, just have it be like embedded into the suit at all times. And then for my last one, for the red and blue, we have Spectacular Spider-Man. Please, I love the show. I love the suit. Again, it's very similar. It's a lot more simplistic because they had to like pretty sure hand draw it. It has like more of like a not too yellow tint, but it's almost like a almost beige looking eyes. You know, the big red spider, the web wings are on it as well. I mean, there's been mods for the remastered version for the PC. You can give it like the show filter to kind of make it look like a cel shaded look, or you could do, which would be more work, which I doubt they'll do. You could do, there's been like a mod of like a more photorealistic Spectacular, which I'll try to put up on the screen. That also works too. It's kind of uncanny to see it look like if it was actually like made realistically. But yeah, I think Spectacular Spider-Man should happen, and I think it will. I feel like Insomniac have gotten a lot of requests for that one. So that is the end of the red and blue versions. Just for the memes, I will include one more. Definitely, this could have happened at one point in time, but I think because of obvious issues that just go along with what I'm about to mention, it's just not. Lotus, Spider-Man, like, again, very similar to red and blue. At the time, before all the controversy, it totally would have happened. Just, I feel like they would have included just the support, because, you know, I mean, it was a big thing. Like, even Andrew Garfield and oh, I forget the name of the director for the Tom Holland films. Like, they knew about it, but I mean, that's not happening now. No way. And yeah, so that's all of the red and blue. So now we'll move on to the live action. So these are very simple. A lot of these you can just get back from PS4. So we have Toby. If you want to go the extra mile, you could have Spider-Man 1 version, Spider-Man 2, and 3, because like they're pretty much the same thing. Then of course, technically No Way Home, because it is a little bit different. But I doubt that's a lot of work. I doubt they'll do it. So just, you know, import the same one that you had from PS4, make it a little bit, I guess, more advanced, and yeah, that's simple. Of course, we have Andrew Garfield from TASM 1 and 2. Just import the one from the first game. Give us TASM 2, please. Again, very simple, red and blue, but I mean, it's just it's a beautiful suit. I want it. Give it to me. Oh god, here we go. Tom Holland skins. We have a bunch. We have Homecoming. We have Far From Home. We have the Iron Spider. We have this. It's not Spider Monkey. I forget what it was. The stealth one from Far From Home. The black and gold one, which is like just the suit reversed with the wires integrated, and then of course we've got the final swing, which that's definitely gonna happen. Like it has to. Obviously, Tom has a lot of suits. You can just again take them away from the PS4, put them in, upgrade it a little bit. Man, that final swing suit, I can't wait. It's gonna. There's no way it's not in it. I'll cry if it's not. Yeah, I mean, I guess technically you don't need to have like stuff like the black and gold or the stealth one, but why not? Like make this game just be gigantic with its skins. Like it'll be like the definitive skin game, you know? So that's why like usually people make these videos and like, oh, like 15 suits or whatever I want. This is so unrealistic, but I want everything I'm saying. I'm gonna be greedy, all right, so next for live action, we have all 3 homemade suits from the film. So we have Toby's homemade suit, which, please, I love that one. It's just so goofy. We have Andrew's, which is the most simple one. It's my least favorite, but I mean, why not? Just have it, you know? It's cool. And then of course we have Tom's awesome looking homemade suit. It's probably my favorite, just because it's just so doable, you know? Besides the lenses. All right, and then for live action, the next one we've got. I've seen a lot of discourse about like what the name is. I'm just gonna say Japanese series Spider-Man. You know, the one that has like that bracelet and then a gigantic robot. I would love for that one to be in it. I think it's a very big possibility that it could be in it. You know, why not? Again, very similar to Red and Blue, but a couple of differences. You know, and it's unique. It sticks out. If you were to put it with a couple ones, you would kind of know, like, oh, it's from that old Japanese series. And then my last one for live action, which is definitely not going to happen. We have the Turn Off the Dark Broadway suit, which some people might not even know existed. But yeah, I mean, there was a time when there was a Broadway show with Spider-Man, and I actually was able to see it way back in the day. I think it was like 8 years old. And the suit, before something like Into the Spider-Verse, it almost had like, it was like a completely blue suit, but it looked like he spray painted the red bits. The spider was like black with like yellow and gold kind of interior. The eyes, I think, were yellow as well. Like it's really cool. It's unique. I don't think it's gonna happen, but I just wanted to include it just because. And yep, that is the end of the live action part of this video. All right, and then now we're gonna move on to the comics aspect, which, yeah, I'm trying to make sure they all fit the comic look. Okay, cool. So for first one for comics, we've got the just classic Iron Spider. Again, you could just take the PS4 version. I really like that just unique take. That's something I do like about Insomniac, is that it's not just a simple cloth look. Like they actually try to make it look like it's realistically it would realistically work. Like for instance, if you were to play Arkham Knight and you were to pick, I believe, like just like the base suit, there's like, you know, there's these lines in like the chest piece, so he's able to move and he's not like restricted. They kind of do that with Spidey, and I like it. I really like it. So yeah, Iron Spider, classic skin. Obviously, it would be working out great. Okay, so this one's unique. I got this because I was looking at like the Avengers game skins. I would like to have a Ditko vest skin, and what I mean by that is like that classic Peter Parker look where he's like very nerdy. He has like the button-up shirt but with a vest on, like the jeans, but then just have a Spidey mask on. Just super nerdy outfit, but I don't know. I'm a big sucker for just Peter or Miles in like casual clothing with the Spidey outfit. I think it just, I don't know, there's something about it that just interests me a lot. So we have those. And then, oh boy, let me get my my notes out, because this is a doozy. So I have all Ben Reilly skins. So there's 4, I think, if my, okay, actually no, there's a little bit more, but I mean by 4. So I want, obviously, the like red suit with the blue hoodie, that obviously like 90s feel Ben Reilly skin. Again, just take it from PS4, put it in, should be doable. I think it's like his most famous look, honestly. And then we have, what is this named suit? Is it Chasm? I think it's Chasm. I'll have it on the screen, but it's like this purplish black green look, and it looks sick. Like I kind of, when researching for this video, I didn't even know this existed. My time with Spider-Man comics was like when I was a kid. Like I don't have time nowadays to read it, so I don't even know if this is new or old. But I mean, look at it. This thing looks amazing. So I definitely want that one. Controversial one. I want Ben Reilly's second Scarlet Spider's costume, which is the one that is like, it's like a skin tight suit, but it has the hood. I personally really like it. Don't give it the mouth thing. That thing is stupid. I personally like it. I know the original Ben Reilly, or like the one with like the hoodie, is very iconic. It's not gonna replace it. So just include this. I think it works personally. So that one. And then of course we have his more kind of simple classic look. What is the name of it? Sensational? I'm such a fake fan. The Sensational Spider-Man look, which has like the black spider kind of going around. It has like the chunky web shooters. It'll be up on the screen because I can't fucking say what it is. But yeah, I want those 4. I think it should be doable, please, Insomniac. And yeah. Next one, we have the big time suits, which again, ripped from the PS4. But I would actually like both of them. So we have the green tint as well as like the orange pinkish tint. It's probably not gonna happen, but I mean, why not? Like, just have both. Even though I'm pretty sure green is just more liked. I'm not exactly sure why, but yeah, big time. Pretty please, pretty please. Then of course, both 2099 suits. So we have like the black and red, or I guess blue and red, because it's just never gonna be black and red anymore. You could technically replace it and do the Across the Spider-Verse look, but I don't know. I really like the way Insomniac did it in the PS4 game. So just rip those 2 out. So the original as well as the white, red, and black one. That one just looks awesome, you know. Hopefully it's simple. Okay, so now we have, for the next one, we have the original Superior Spider-Man, which is like the black and red classic look, but it's like his lenses are almost glass looking, like they have like a drop-off point. I really like it. Just looks so uncanny. It doesn't get as much love as normal Superior Spider-Man, but I think it's great. I think it looks awesome. So that one for sure, of course, which I think should be in this game. We have the Superior Spider-Man outfit, which is like the main, like super black with like a couple of red, the web shooters, the kind of talons, and those like really kind of I think they're like silver. The eyes are silver. Love that suit. I think the last time we've seen it in a game was the TASM 2 game. So it's been a bit. Definitely bring it back for sure. Next one. All right, Armor Mark 1. I love this skin. I'm so happy the way Insomniac did it in PS4. Like, I almost have more nostalgia for it in the Neversoft games than like comics. Like, there was just something about getting like that the item, right, and just having the armor. It looks so tacky, but it just works. Like, I don't know, there's something about it. And yeah, Next one, Armor Mark II. Just again, take it right from the PS4 version. I really like how Insomniac did it. I wasn't the biggest fan of how it looked in other games. I think the way they do it in terms of making it look realistic, I think works. It's either that or giving it like some kind of filter, like if you were to do a Ditko kind of suit, like I think that would look good. I put Armor Mark III, but I want it to be revamped because I'm not the biggest fan of the Mark III. It's just, I don't know, it's too bulky, even though I know I like Mark I, and that's like big ass chunks of metal on his suit. I don't know. I think Insomniac should work around it, maybe do something, or just not include it. I can go either way, honestly. And then we have, the Dustin Weaver suit. This is a more new one. I don't know if that comic is out yet, but it's like a white with like blue and kind of like these gold bits. Looks really cool. You know, it's different. I think just include it to kind of give love to some artists. Obviously, with anything Spider-Man related, it's always subjective what people like, because I mean, some part of the fandom is like, if it's not red and blue, I don't like it. And then if it is red and blue, they're like, it's too similar. So you'll never win. I personally really like it, so I would say include it. And then of course we have the Scarlet Spider Kane Parker one, you know, the red and the black. Just take it from PS4. Works great. I really like it. I don't think it has too much red. Again, I like the way Insomniac did it. Ooh, okay, I like this one. Please give us an Alex Ross Spider-Man skin, so that it would be, again, another red and black. Very similar to Superior Spider-Man, but it's different. It'll just give love to Alex Ross, who's done a lot for not just Marvel, but also DC as well. It's a very cool skin. If memory serves correctly, I think the last time it was in a game, was it the Spider-Man 1 game, like the Tobey one? I think it might be. That's kind of crazy. Or was it in like a Edge of Time something? I don't think so. I don't know. Anyways, I love Alex Ross's artwork as an artist myself. I think it's a great skin, so yes. Or costume. Yes. So this isn't technically comics, but I had to put it somewhere. I would love, which I think we're gonna get, the Spider-Man Unlimited series skin. Literally just gorgeous, right? Like, I feel like it wouldn't work, but it just does. And now you can have the cape, because we're getting like the pre-order bonus skins. They have like this hood and cape, so definitely you can now give Unlimited its justice of having the cape, as well as maybe $20.99 you can give them a cape. Not too sure. Super simple. I love that series for sure. Do that. And then the last one for comics, we've got the Fantastic Four skin, which I'll just put it up on the screen. It's basically just a Fantastic Four suit, but just like spider eyes, right? Looks super simple. I love it. I love it a little bit more than like Future Foundation. I'm sure they'll put Future Foundation. That's just like one of those skins that almost is always in a Spider-Man game. I loved the way they did Bombastic Bagman in PS4. It was very unique. Also just doesn't make him look like a loser. So I mean, if they kind of did that, but just kind of give it more of a Spider-Man appearance, I think it would look very well. So then we're almost done. I have no idea how long this video is gonna be. Alright, so we'll do the random category before the black suits. So now this is the random one. So we've got a couple of Across the Spider-Verse skins that I want. So I want, or I guess Into the Spider-Verse. So implement Noir again, a Noir outfit into this game. However, I would go the route of giving him his Into the Spider-Verse look. You know, so the fedora and the jacket. Give it that kind of filter. Again, I think would look great. Now that they have cape physics, it seems, you know, you can do that with his trench coat now. Then I want, please, Across the Spider-Verse Peter Parker, which is basically the one with the pink robe. He has like the slide-ons of the socks. You can maybe include like I don't even know what it's called. It's like the baby holder. Obviously you don't have a baby in there. super simple. I liked the Into the Spider-Verse skin that they had in the last game, but I think this one just gives it more character, right? It's also just, it's so goofy. I love goofy Spider-Man outfits. It's freaking Peter Parker with a pink robe. That's great. Next one, I would want Spider-Punk again, but I would do Across the Spider-Verse Spider-Punk, or they could Insomniac it again and kind of make it look different. I'm either or. I think Spider-Punk just from Across the Spider-Verse would be great. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get a good amount of those skins just because of how high praise that movie is. And then same thing with Spider-Man India. Just give us Across the Spider-Verse look, or like a Insomniac it, make it look better than the original. Definitely think that'll happen again, or it'll happen for sure. And then we have, okay, for the memes, give us Spider Cop, right? Ever since the first game, it's been kind of hinted throughout comics and even in the newest film. Just Spider Cop. The photo I'll put up is like of a cosplayer. Just give it like that, like make it look like that. It looks great. It's just so goofy. I would love if the web was somehow like the caution tape. That's just not gonna happen though, but I think it looks great. So yeah, Spider Cop just for the memes. Okay, this is definitely not gonna happen, but I think I would love it to happen. So here's the thing. So obviously we don't know. There's gonna be another game. There's gonna for sure be another game. I don't know if they're gonna include Gwen. I hope they do. If they do include Gwen, just keep her Gwen. Don't make her Spider-Gwen. I love Spider-Gwen, but like, we need to have old Gwen Stacy come back from the dead. Like, in terms of just being known in the universe. I don't know if they'll do Spider-Woman. I don't know if they'll do Silk in this universe that Insomniac is doing. So, because of that, obviously, having Spider-Woman representation is kind of almost impossible. Like, there's been mods that obviously change the figure to like more of like a female body, which technically I know Insomniac could do. However, in cutscenes, you know, it would still be Peter's voice. And so because of that, I would like if Insomniac made Peter 3 suits inspired from Spider-Gwen, Spider-Woman, Jessica Drew, and then Silk. So just excuse me, just, you know, make it be fit for Peter, but it has like those elements of their outfits, just to kind of give, you know, some love to the Spider-Woman, because I think they have some amazing outfits. So yeah, that's like a 3-for-1 special there. Okay, Sorcerer Supreme Spider-Man from What If, which is the Disneyland Spider-Man outfit, which is very, you know, very simple, similar to Homecoming, but it's different, bigger spider. He has the chunky web shooters, which I love. And then, of course, he has the Sorcerer Supreme cape on. Again, there's cape physics now, so I think it's doable. Probably not going to happen. I could dream. They could maybe give it, again, that filter to make it look unique. We have an either Pizza Time or New York, like I Love New York shirt Spider-Man. Again, just another casual outfit for Peter to wear. Maybe in the game, there's a moment where when he loses the black suit, which means he loses his outfit, and now he has to wear like this baggy shirt, kind of like with what Tom Holland did in Homecoming. Please. And then the last one for random, I just have casual wear Spidey, right? Like, just give me more outfits like from Miles Morales, with like the hoodie with the backpacks, his like college outfits, like just the shoes. Just give me, be unique. I love that shit. I think also a lot of people should love it. It just works. It's super simple. I feel like it's almost unique to Spider-Man, because like I don't think I'd want to see Batman wearing like a Gotham City shirt. Although I kind of want to, now that I say it. But anyways, all right, and now we're into the last category, which is going to be our black suits, which I'm looking at it, not too many, but we'll be fine. Also, I just realized I forgot one. My bad. So really quickly, back to Red and Blue. The 90s Spider-Man series. Just simple, just again, make it look like the TV show, and that should work. Anyways, black suits, my bad. So we have the classic black suit, right? So this will be like a comic book, just fabric looking suit. So since we're already getting the organic looking suit from Insomniac, which looks amazing, honestly. This could, I know, actually no, yeah, in the comics it has like that blue tint, right? Because that's how Venom looked back in the day. Just because of what is coming up, I know Insomniac's black suit has the white tint on the black as well. But I want Ultimate Black Suit, which is from the comics, right? Like the old, Man-Eater Venom, which has the purple tint. Love the Ultimate Comics art style. I love just how it looks with purple in general. Just again, filter it, make it look unique. Give me that. Then the 90s black suit from the series, which has the blue tint. The get back here, shocker. That one, obviously make it look like the TV show. I think it would look great. Then we have the Superior black suit, which is from Superior Spider-Man. This one's a little bit tricky because it looks more monstrous with like the teeth, the toes. You could I know there is a version, I'll see if I can try to find a photo of it looking more sleek and not so monstrous. I guess you can do either or. It'd probably look goofy if he has like teeth. But I like it. I think you should include that one for sure. This is a super stretch. I don't think it's going to happen, but I want the Amazing Spider-Man 1 game black suit, which I think, was it 100% completion? I think it was. It looks so cool. Like that suit, the Tasman 1 suit with the black and then like the white webbing and spider. And then I think it's also still the gold eyes. Inject it into my veins. Definitely not gonna happen. But because it's not canon, I'm pretty sure. So, and then of course, Tobey Maguire black suit from Spider-Man 3. I feel like that's a given. I feel like if Insomniac did not include this skin, they know people would riot. It's the Spider-Man fandom that we're talking about. And then my final one for the black suits will be the Spectacular Spider-Man black suit, which there's a lot to go on and choose from, because if you've seen the show, it has different stages where it's more of like that Raimi version where it's just his red and blue suit, just black with the webbing. But then as it kind of takes over Peter over time, it has that more classic look. They could choose whichever one, or again, if they want to go the extra mile, they could choose all of them. That one's definitely not happening. But this list is definitely not happening, right? But yeah, those are all of my skins that I want for just Peter. God, this took a bit to research. I'm sure I missed a couple. Like, technically, I would love everything. That's just not gonna happen. So these are the ones that I could think of off the top of my head. So hopefully I will be able to do Miles in the future. Miles should be less, just because he hasn't had as much time in the role of Spider-Man, so he has less suits, I believe. But yeah, that'll be it for today. So let me know what suits that I chose. Which ones do you hate? Which ones do you like? Do you agree, disagree? Let me know down in the comments if you have any opinions on it. Like, what are the suits that you want to see, right? Maybe there are some that I haven't even heard of, which I'm sure there are. And yeah, this is just something fun to do. I was happy to just state my opinion to see how wrong I am when the game comes out. And yeah. Alright guys, have a good one.